to start coughing.
Check 1, 2. Good afternoon, everyone. If you want to head over, we'll get started here in a minute. Did anybody hear that? Did you hear that? Okay. I couldn't hear anything on this side.
Huh? I'm going to switch that over to the next battery just to be.
Okay.
Check. Testing.
Outside of that? Testing, testing. Can you hear good? Okay.
Good afternoon. My name is Chuck Boss. I'm the mayor of Belleville, and I want to welcome you to Belleville because, yes, we are in Belleville, and we're proud of our little town, so I just wanted to go ahead and say that. We're also very excited to have this DMV licensing office here. It's much needed. We understand that, and we're very happy to assist with that. We do understand this is a temporary facility, and we do have a permanent location for it, but that's a discussion for another date. But excited to have you. I hope you appreciate the weather we ordered for you, and thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, Mayor. I really appreciate it. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for the warm welcome here to beautiful Belleville. Appreciate it very much. It's an honor to be here today and celebrate the opening of this new driver's office. It's a much-needed addition to serve the growing needs of vibrant Brunswick County. As DMV Commissioner, I couldn't be more proud of the team putting this together in such a short time. This office is the second of 4 new locations that were made possible by House Bill 125, the mini budget, which provided critical funding to expand access to driver services across North Carolina. In December, we opened our first new office in Garland, bringing convenient and efficient services closer to residents there. We're actively working for solutions in the 2 remaining, one in Fuquay-Varina and the other in Cabarrus County. These expansions reflect our commitment to reduce wait times, easing travel burdens, and ensuring every North Carolinian can access the services they deserve without unnecessary hassle. None of this would be possible without the strong support of the North Carolina State Legislature. I want to extend my gratitude to them, starting with Senator Bill Rabon, who couldn't be with us here today, Representative Frank Eiler, who will be speaking just in a little bit. Representative Deb Butler is here as well. So thank you all for the support that you've shown DMV and the people of Brunswick County. I also want to give special thanks to the key individuals and teams whose hard work and innovation and innovative thought made this office reality so quickly. Scott Stolke with DITT had the brilliant idea of placing it on a DOT facility, which saved us a tremendous amount of time because there was already a data line here, which is usually one of our longest lead times. Mike Connor from DMV Facilities, when I showed up, he was he was in charge of security for us, and suddenly he also got maintenance and new offices and all sorts of stuff, and he stepped up, and he's been great. Thank you, Mike. Also from DITT, Jamie Wilkinson and Lance Robinson and their teams. They were also innovative. Before we had power to the building, they brought out generators and installed everything and tested it out just so that they would know that everything was working properly. The DOT Highways Division engineer, Trevor Cahill, and his entire team. I went to Drew Cox, who's the regional engineer, and to Trevor Cahill, and I said, hey, couldn't we do this? And the next day, the city office was calling and asking what was happening over here with construction. So they move fast. They move fast, and it surprised all of us. So they were moving quick, and they had a mission, and they obviously put it together. And then I want to recognize the broader DOT team, including Mike Mountcastle, for their extraordinary efforts in turning this temporary office into a functional reality so quickly. And a big thank you to Duke Energy. I have a huge list of folks that helped out. I was calling them right before the storm because I knew that they wouldn't be available afterwards, and they jumped all over it and got people on the ground that moment so that we could get up and running. And finally, express my profound thanks to Governor Josh Stein. His steadfast leadership and commitment to improving DMV services. Thank you, Governor, for your support. You have definitely asked a lot of us, but you are always there to make sure that we have the resources that we need to be successful. And so it is now my pleasure to introduce to you the senior examiner for this new office, Miss Takenya Flaverny.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Commissioner Tyne. My name is Takenya Flaverny, and I am the senior examiner for this new Leland driver license office. My journey with the DMV started in 2017, where I started as a temporary facilitator at the North Wilmington office. I've held several positions working within the DMV, where I started as a facilitator, which was temporary, then went to a driver license examiner in a permanent position, to a lead examiner, and now I am a senior. I am so grateful for every aspect of the DMV for which I have worked. The experience that I've grown to have working here in my position, the experience motivated me to apply for a full-time position as a driver license examiner in March of 2018. I became a permanent examiner at the South Wilmington office, and then later became the supervisor for the Charlotte office. When the opportunity arose to lead this brand new Leland area, right here where I live down the street, so excited, I jumped to the opportunity. Today, we would like to present a dedicated leader who has been an unwavering supporter of the men and women of the North Carolina DMV, and who continues to champion the important work we do every day. It is my absolute honor to introduce Governor Josh Stein. Josh Stein is honored to serve as North Carolina's 76th governor. His faith teaches him that we are all called to make a difference. And his parents raised his brother, sister, and him to try to do what is right, grounded them in our shared values of freedom and opportunity. Governor Stein is committed to creating economic opportunities for every North Carolinian, investing in public schools, developing our workforce, and keeping people safe. Since day one in office, he has been laser focused on helping Western North Carolina rebuild from Hurricane Helene. Josh and his wife Anna are members of Temple Beth Orr in Raleigh. They are proud parents of Sam, Adam, and Leah, who all attend North Carolina public schools just as they did. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the governor of this great state of North Carolina, Josh Stein.
She had promised me she was going to sing, but we'll do that afterward. Thank you for that very warm introduction. Couldn't be more grateful to Kenya for that, and I'm so excited about your leadership of this new facility. I want to thank Commissioner Paul Stein for all of his work to help turn DMV around and put it in the right direction. And I want to thank you for taking on the task and your commendable efforts in executing on it. Good to see Belleville Mayor Chuck Boss, thank you, and Representative Eiler, Representative Butler, Mike Forte, the County Commission Chair, Brunswick County is here. A lot of folks care about making sure that their people can get good service at the DMV. I know Senator Bill Rabin was also instrumental in bringing this facility to life, but couldn't be here, unfortunately. I am proud to be here for the opening of a new DMV office right here in Belleville. As we all know, Brunswick County is growing quickly. In fact, it's North Carolina's fastest growing county. In fact, it's the 11th fastest growing county in the United States. As new people move here, nearly all of them need to go to a DMV in order to start their new life. And that's to say nothing of all the 16-year-olds eager to get their license, the people who've changed their name after getting married, or the many people who make use of the DMV for so many different reasons. New DMV offices offer greater convenience, shorter lines, and faster service, and all of Brunswick County will benefit from this new location. House Bill 125, a bipartisan bill that I was proud to sign into law last August, authorized 4 new DMV offices, and this is the most recent one to open. As the commissioner said, the first happened in Garland and Sampson County, and we have 2 new offices coming later this year, one in Fuquay-Varina, one in Cabarrus County. To get this location open so quickly required a team effort, and I want to thank everyone who went above and beyond to get the office opened, including NCDOT's Highway Division, Duke Energy, and our contractors. Hundreds of thousands of North Carolinians visit the DMV office every year. They need to get their business done quickly so they can get back on the road and back to their daily lives. So I want to use this opening of a DMV office to lift up some of the work that Commissioner Stein and all of Team DMV has done in order to move us closer to that goal. This winter, the DMV released its updated 5-year strategic plan and its new staffing plan. These plans are guiding the DMV to become an exceptional customer service organization. Already we're seeing a number of small wins that are smoothing out people's DMV experiences. This fall I signed into law another bipartisan piece of legislation, Senate Bill 245, which enables more people to renew their driver's licenses online. In little more than 4 months since this provision took effect, 175,000 North Carolinians have taken advantage of this new option of renewing online. By renewing online, they have themselves enjoyed an easier, faster, and more convenient process. But more than that, they've improved everyone else's experience as well, because there are a lot of folks who have to go to the DMV, and now those people don't have to get in line behind 175,000 people in front of them. The bipartisan legislature also authorized the DMV to create 64 new driver's license examiner positions across the state. All of those positions have since been filled, and I couldn't speak more highly of Commissioner Stein and his team in getting 64 positions hired and trained almost immediately, within a month or 2 of the authorization. That is 64 new, well-trained staff who can help people get what they need and get out of the DMV office more quickly. And I have one more announcement to make about how the DMV is trying to enhance people's experience with the agency. When folks take care of business and you live within driving distance to a few different DMVs, you often don't know which one you should go visit. You might get lucky and go to one with a shorter line, or you might have made a bad choice and ended up one with a much longer line. That in and of itself is frustrating. Well, no longer. Team DMV has worked hard to build a new feature on the DMV website that provides estimated wait times at every driver's license office across the state. The estimates are on the conservative side, and that's a feature, not a bug. We don't want people getting there and it being longer than what we thought it was going to be. So if you're deciding where to go to renew your license or to get a new ID, go online, check, and see which office near you has the shortest wait time. The website is visitdmv.nc.gov. Please check it out today. We fully understand that the DMV is not where we want it to be. We remain focused on continuous improvement and understand that we have a lot of progress still to make. Strengthening the DMV requires a team effort, and fortunately, we have a great Team DMV. I thank the General Assembly for its partnership. I thank Commissioner Stein for his leadership. I thank the many DMV employees for their dedication. And in particular, I thank LaKenya and the driver's license examiners who are going to be staffing this office for stepping up to serve their fellow North Carolinians. It's going to make a difference in people's daily lives, in their work, in their ability to travel, and in their feelings about their state government. We understand that we work for the people of North Carolina, and we're eager to show you. Thank you, and I will now bring forward Representative Weiler.
Thank you, Governor. Give me a microphone, might be dangerous. Is it working? Okay. Yeah, my friends say if I don't have a script, that I tend to wander, but today I don't need to. I need Representative Stein, Commissioner Stein, when he was a representative in the House. We worked closer together in a bipartisan way. I met the governor in the state Senate, and then now, as of course, of AG, he was over here at the sheriff's meeting down here. I talked to him again. So he knows the state, and I always say is welcome to big, beautiful Brunswick County. And Representative Butler used to represent this area, but the lines are drawn every 10 years, you know, or maybe more often.
More often than that.
But I mean, this is something, we get more calls and more emails about DMV, and they're not all usually positive. And so I'm very proud of this. If you heard what he said, there's 100 counties, 4 of them got new DMV buildings. So we're proud of the mini budget we passed. The budget we passed for Hurricane Helene, and the governor's still getting good money out to reimburse people out there. But, and I'm not going any further, is that, you know, I'm very close to our DOT folks and DMV, and I'm very proud that they're opening this up. And so that's it for me.
Thank you,